Hello, everybody.
Everybody.
Welcome to
Hey.
Anolids. Oh, that's what we're going to be talking about today. With banana.
Wait,
These guys have metamerism, metamatism, met, met, meta, mer, It means regularly repeated body segments. These guys are
and they have bilaterally symmetry. They have bilateral
wings.
symmetry. They have, I'm sorry.
These little guys have little rings.
Yeah,
Kind of white.
repeating body segments.
These guys are the first to show segmentation. These guys don't feel pain. Stab a
They
man.
don't feel pain.
Yep, just stab this man.
The first one that existed was the polycheta?
Holy cheddar!
Yeah.
Cheddar, you want some cheddar on that pizza?
No, not
Want
that.
some cheddar?
Nah, I don't want some polycheta.
These guys got long bristles. These guys look like caterpillars.
Yeah, they have long
cheder.
bristles, hairs, holes.
These guys are
cheder.
salt water. These guys live in the swamp water. Swamp water
Oceans and that.
These guys do not have a surface. These little shucking losers are heartless. They don't got no heart. They don't have enough. They don't have the.
And they walk around with the
Flesh nubs. Flesh nubs.
with the part to
These guys have flesh nubs.
They have flesh nubs on the bottom of them, or all around, I'm not entirely sure, that they use to move around. It's like a foot, sort of. Foot.
Those guys are pretty small. They're small guys. Some of them have sex organs. Not all of them, though. They separate, but their butts separate.
Sometimes they have separate butt.
What?
Instead of just...
No, some separate the butt. They just leave the butt. They get rid of it. No butt. Won't want.
Brain didn't work, sorry.
Well. Second to exist. Well, actually, no, we haven't. How do these guys get food? Michael?
Been a while since I covered it. Could you enlighten?
That's right. They eat through their feet. They eat their feet.
They don't eat their feet. They absorb nutrients through their feet.
Feet. I like feet. Wait, no. Wait a second. No, that's not what I meant. And the second guys to exist are the oligochetas. Oligocheta. This guy also has cheddar. You want some cheddar? These guys have pretty few bristles. I'm
few to none. Right? Few to none.
Huh?
They have few bristles to none.
No, these guys have bristles, all of them.
That's the next one then. Sorry, I'm not being a lot of help right now. My
No
brain
part
is...
of Parias. Horror. Hop. Odia. Harpodia. Gonna have to say it. These guys have pores. Yep, pores. You guys ain't got no eyeballs. No eyeballs. Oh, and these guys are mostly freshwater. They also need to be moist.
Yeah, they need to have, like, or they dry out and...
You guys can also be night crawlers. I think that's what these guys can be sometimes. Yeah. Dude, some of these guys get fucking massive, like 10 to 13 feet long.
Yeah.
It's insane, dude. I mean, that crap is insane. I think I've been swearing a bit too much. Yeah.
Sorry for
I think
the
I've been doing
swearing. We sometimes
Alright.
slip. We sometimes slip.
You gotta breathe
Gotta
through the
remember.
skin. Yep, they breathe through skin.
They absorb oxygen through their skin.
Banana. Also, these guys bleed red.
They are the first ones with iron in their blood.
Probably not the first.
Well, not the first ones. But they have
Well,
iron
these
in
mother
their blood.
shuckers have 5 hearts.
Yeah, and it's centered around...
No, these guys' hearts are like in like little rings.
Yeah,
They're like veins, but not really. Like
that just
muscular
help
veins.
the circulation.
These guys don't use a stomach. They use a crop and a gizzard. And the crop is the one that stores it. The gizzard breaks it down. These guys just eat stuffs. Decomposition. Just
Decomposing
these guys eat banana
plants.
peels.
and
They eat
animals.
bananas. They like bananas. Yep, they like
They eat
bananas. Yum, yum.
Decomposing plant matter. And sometimes animal matter. Well, technically,
That's
plant is
dorsal and ventral vein. Hermaphrodites. They'll be partners.
They
Oh, yeah.
sexually reproduce.
This shit
They are
is
not
gross. The reproduction bit is gross, dude.
Yeah.
Their sperm like solidifies, man. Turns into like a concrete. Let's talk about the third to exist. I don't like these guys, but they're pretty cool sometimes. These guys are the Herodiniae. Herodiniae. Yeah. You guys are leeches. Mostly in freshwater.
Yeah, they leach, and how they get their nutrients is they latch onto somebody's or some animal, and they release some anticoagulant
That's bullcotting.
some anticoagulant and some
Guys have
anesthetic.
suckers on both ends.
And
You know, you'd think it'd
they-
just be the mouth, right? No. They got one on their booty, too.
Yeah.
These guys are hairless. They don't have any hairs. They're bald! They're bald! Bald! Bald!
My eyes.
Bald! Bald! You guys also have no sex.
That's
Oh, do you
so,
guys
no,
secrete an anesthetic? That's how you don't feel them when they bite in
Yeah.
on your toesies.
Yeah, toes, legs, arms, chest,
They
anywhere.
have saw-like jaws to eat your skin.
Yeah.
Like, they don't eat the skin, but they, like, tear it out. So they
Yeah,
can
they
get
tear
to
it off
your
until they reach
veins.
reach a blood
You want to
vessel.
know the weird thing? Even today, you know, it's, like, usually they usually, associate the medievalish times with leeches as medicine, right?
Yeah, but
No,
it's
we still have that stuff. Yeah, we have medical
yeah,
leeches, dude. Some people
like
use leeches
sort of
as an
kind.
anticoagulant for the blood systems.
Is it dialysis? I don't know if that's
Dialysis? I don't think
scientific name.
so. Maybe? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or something.
You're a banana. That's it for the leads. Bow, 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 bow,